The Panama Canal stands as a testament to human ingenuity, a 50-mile waterway connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. For over a century, it has been a lifeline of global trade, facilitating the passage of millions of tons of cargo annually. However, this vital artery of commerce is facing unprecedented challenges, jeopardizing its ability to serve its crucial role. At the heart of the issue lies a growing crisis: drought. The canal relies heavily on rainfall to replenish its water supply, which is essential for operating the locks that raise and lower ships as they traverse its length. With rainfall at historic lows, the canal authorities have been forced to implement drastic measures, including restricting the size and number of vessels allowed passage. These restrictions have sent ripples throughout the global shipping industry, causing delays and driving up costs. The impact is being felt across a wide range of sectors, from manufacturing to agriculture, as businesses grapple with disruptions to their supply chains. The situation has exposed the vulnerability of global trade to climate change and underscored the urgent need for alternative routes. The Panama Canal's current predicament is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of global trade and the environment. As drought tightens its grip on the region, the canal's capacity to handle the ever-increasing volume of global trade is being severely tested. The limitations imposed on vessel traffic have resulted in a backlog of ships waiting to transit, leading to delays and increased transportation costs. The impact of these disruptions is far-reaching, affecting businesses and consumers alike. Manufacturers are facing production delays due to shortages of raw materials, while retailers are grappling with inventory shortfalls. Consumers, in turn, are experiencing higher prices and limited availability of goods, highlighting the ripple effect of the canal's woes. The situation is particularly acute for time-sensitive cargo, such as perishable goods and energy products. Delays can result in spoilage and lost revenue, adding further strain to already tight supply chains. The uncertainty surrounding the canal's future has prompted some businesses to explore alternative routes, albeit at a higher cost, while others are left hoping for a swift resolution to the crisis. The Panama Canal has long been a focal point of U.S. foreign policy, dating back to its construction in the early 20th century. This monumental engineering feat not only connected the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, but also symbolized American ingenuity and ambition. The United States played a pivotal role in Panama's independence from Colombia, orchestrating a revolution that led to the creation of the new nation of Panama. Subsequently, the U.S. controlled the canal for much of the 20th century, managing its operations and reaping significant economic and strategic benefits. The canal's strategic importance, both commercially and militarily, made it a cornerstone of U.S. interest in the region. It facilitated global trade and allowed for rapid naval deployment, underscoring its critical role. In 1999, after years of intense negotiations, the United States handed over control of the Panama Canal to Panama, marking a significant shift in the geopolitical landscape and ending nearly a century of American oversight. While the transfer was largely peaceful and hailed as a triumph of diplomacy, it also sparked concerns within the United States about the canal's future under Panamanian management. Questions arose about Panama's ability to maintain and operate this vital waterway. These concerns were exacerbated during the Trump administration, which viewed China's growing influence in Panama with suspicion. The administration feared that Chinese investments could translate into strategic control. The Trump administration expressed concerns about the potential for China to gain undue influence over the canal, which could have significant implications for U.S. economic and security interests, potentially altering the balance of power in the region. The current situation with the drought has reignited these concerns, highlighting the vulnerability of the canal and its importance to the United States. The drought has affected water levels, impacting the canal's operations and underscoring the need for robust management and international cooperation. China's rising influence, investments, and tensions in Panama. In recent years, China has emerged as a major investor in Panama, pouring billions of dollars into infrastructure projects, including ports, railways, and energy. These investments are part of China's broader strategy to enhance its global footprint and secure critical trade routes. This investment has raised eyebrows in Washington, where some view it as part of a broader Chinese strategy to expand its influence in the region and challenge U.S. hegemony. American policymakers are increasingly wary of China's growing presence in their traditional sphere of influence. China's interest in Panama is multifaceted, encompassing economic, strategic, and diplomatic dimensions. The country's strategic location at the crossroads of the Americas makes it an attractive hub for trade and investment. The Panama Canal, a vital maritime route, is particularly significant for global shipping and logistics. Moreover, China sees Panama as a key link in its Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure development project aimed at connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe. This initiative is central to China's vision of a new global trade network. The United States has expressed concerns about the lack of transparency in some of China's investments in Panama, as well as the potential for these investments to create economic dependence on Beijing. American officials worry that such dependence could undermine Panama's sovereignty. The U.S. government has also cautioned Panama about the risks of partnering with Chinese companies that have been accused of engaging in corrupt practices. These warnings highlight the broader geopolitical competition between the U.S. and China. The situation has added another layer of complexity to the already delicate geopolitical balance in the region. As Panama navigates these competing influences, the stakes for regional stability and international relations continue to rise. Mexico's strategic move, the interoceanic corridor as an alternative. As the Panama Canal grapples with severe drought conditions and escalating geopolitical tensions, Mexico senses a unique opportunity to step in and offer an alternative route for global trade. The Mexican government is investing heavily in reviving its interoceanic corridor, a comprehensive network of railways and highways that would seamlessly connect the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans across southern Mexico, providing a new lifeline for international shipping. This ambitious project, estimated to cost a staggering $7.5 billion, is seen as a strategic move by Mexico to position itself as a viable alternative to the Panama Canal, which has long been a critical artery for global maritime trade. The interoceanic corridor would offer several significant advantages over the Panama Canal, making it an attractive option for shippers. Its location further north would make it less susceptible to the severe droughts that have plagued the Panama Canal, while its larger capacity could accommodate bigger vessels, thus enhancing shipping efficiency. Moreover, Mexico's lower labor costs could make it a more attractive option for shippers looking to reduce transportation expenses, providing a cost-effective alternative in the competitive world of global trade. The project is still in its early stages, and it remains to be seen whether Mexico can overcome the numerous logistical and political challenges involved in such a massive undertaking, including securing funding and managing construction timelines. However, the interoceanic corridor represents a potential game-changer in the world of global trade, offering a viable alternative to the Panama Canal and reshaping the geopolitical landscape of the Americas, potentially altering trade routes and economic dynamics for years to come.